Good morning, guys, and welcome to everyone that doesn't have a ultra wide monitor, so can't really properly watch these videos. But anyway, for those that can enjoy, I yesterday I watched I tried to watch or rewatch one of my videos, and I was like, "Oh, this is shit if you don't have an ultra wide monitor." But at the same time, to do my analysis properly, I need a ultra wide, you know, like. You don't know what you're missing until you know it. And yeah, that's proper good. So we talked about this on the case study. Go check out the case study. Nice short trade yesterday. This was the refined entry. The proper entry was somewhat like this. Yeah, 1 to 4. Beautiful trade. Overall target was the 50% discount. Uh, so 1 to 5 could have been reached as well, but 1 to 4 is perfectly fine. Now let's clean up this mess. Ooh, this mess. This one, that one, probably this one as well. This is such shit. It's always like this. So this was the previous daily low then. It's already been taken out. And then up here we have previous daily highs. There we go. What I will do is for those watching on the normal screen, I will try to keep it a little bit more zoomed in. That way we can also see the candles a little bit better. So yeah, let's do that. It's currently 7:36. Finished my morning routine. This is like the last bit of my morning routine is doing analysis. And then we've got Asia highs up there, which is not really Asia high, but it doesn't matter. You already broke it. You already broke below. Previous daily lows. Got up there. New York highs. Nice inducement there. See, got that liquidity. Came up there, putting up to the downside. Little inducement there, or a little slowdown, so to say, at this support level, because this is like when you pull it across, yeah. Resistance, resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance, etc., etc. So little, not major, just a minor one. I don't know, maybe if you zoom out, you can see that it's a bigger one. It actually is. Here you go. Train the eye for it in the meantime. Yeah. I'm gonna cover GU as well, but let's start on EU from the top down to the bottom. And let's start with the structure and the ranges we're in. So we know overall this high down to this low, tapped into premium pricing, got that key level, tapped into that. So based on that level, we're looking at lower prices. Then we have the range inside that. That's the yellow one from this low and hasn't created an official high yet. Why? Because we haven't yet reached back into the discounted pricing. So waiting for that. But for now, it's from this low up to this high. And if we break above this high, we can just extend the range. Then now what these two are like very high time frame. They're very long term, and I wouldn't say unnecessary, but it's more so that we want to focus on the more intricate time frames, and that starts with this daily one, which is currently bearish. Build up more liquidity here. Liquidity here. We reacted from this 1 hour demand zone and got into this 1 hour supply zone that has some nice liquidity just below it. Oh, it's so cold, man. At the same time, it's hot. Okay, got some nice liquidity below it. Not really impulsive, but this is not really impulsive either. It's nice, clean correctional ranges, but compared to this one, this move up has some nice impulses in between, which is not really seen over here, which tells me that we might be able to continue up. Can't ignore that on the way down here, we start to impulse down as well. Correction on the way up, impulse down. Might get a correction on the way up and impulse down. Or we now continue this light blue range and continue up into this key level, maybe even up here. Then we can skip the 4 hour for now. Can quickly look at it, but basically this range we're in, took internal range liquidity. Then we took the news low, which is also the previous weekly low that's been taken out. That's already 2 weeks ago. Then last week's low is still intact. We created equals, and now we're looking at higher pricing following these internal ranges that are realigned with this overall 4 hour range. I think we can't ignore that already marked out is that we have a high, a low, a higher high, a lower low, then a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, and a bearish break. So we still have another kind of bearish range in here, which we maybe can even point out in a way like maybe like this. Let's make it orange. Let's not make it orange. Let's make it its ugly color red. And let's make it even thicker. Blue. So we still got that one as well. We can keep that in mind, but it's not really what I'm focusing on, as I try to focus more on recent structures. And so far it's playing out pretty well because we had that trade that I missed because I was in a meeting, but it was there. The idea was there. I explained it on yesterday's pre-market analysis, so that's good. I saw it. It played out. Luckily played out. It could have also like failed. But yeah. And now we're in this kind of structured thingy. And what we're actually going to do is quickly check. We don't have any green structures as of yet. That's good. So I'm gonna go to the 15 and I'm gonna clear it up a little bit. Oh, there it is actually. Should have made this a 1 hour with the green color. Almost done. Chart hygiene and clarity is important. For those watching this, send me a message on Instagram with, I don't know, say something random like turtle. So I know you watch it because I really appreciate it if you watch it. Just so I know like a people who's watching. I would really like to know. Yeah, so we got that low, and then we have this high, of course, which is a valid high already, because we reached back into this kind of pricing. This was correctional, this was also correctional, so overall a bit correctional. Then Asia momentum stepped in. Let's look at candle formations starting at the 4 hour. Yeah. So we can see that we have a candle that closed fairly bearish, but it didn't take out close below this candle, didn't close below this candle, and kind of inside bar to this black candle here, which created that range. Then the first candle yesterday evening started coming into today, or that's the one. No, it's this one. We can already see that we got below that liquidity essentially, and hold up. I think I marked out the wrong one there. Don't know. We can see that we took out previous daily lows. We immediately turned around, left that wick, strong bullish, well, not a strong candle, but bullish closure. Really like, I don't know what the formation was called of this candle. Morning star, something like that, whatever. And we got a turnaround followed by a strong bullish candle to the upside. So indicating that we have a high, a low, and higher high, taking that liquidity, then a lower low eventually, and then followed by strong impulses. We got now previous daily highs above. I would be looking for shorts maybe from above here, or I would wait for the new range to be formed and then look for longs from the discount in that area. So you have to keep in mind, like, in case you took the trade yesterday, in case I took the trade yesterday, I'm already up 5% for the week, or 2.5% if you risk 0.5%. I'm just risking one because there's for my backtest data, I know it hasn't happened yet in the last year that I lose more than 10 trades in a row. So why would I risk 0.5% if I can just make more if I have a 10% losing window, you know? So yeah. Sells from up here, buys from down here once we break above. So that would look something like this. Get up there, then wait for price to reach back into that discounted pricing. Should focus on my English accent. It's better than Dutch. Get back into that discounted pricing, and from there we can expect potentially higher pricing. And then of course, if you zoom out, we know that we want to get up there. That's EU. Very extensive, broad explanation. Then lining it up with DXY, you know that we have that liquidity, but as of now, so far, so good. We've been breaking below and couldn't making, it's called bearish order flow, following bearish order flow. So really, DXY is already below that low. Just focusing on that, following that, and I think that DXY will just maybe come up here and then roll over even further. Although we got 1, 2, 3, and we either now getting strong impulse, deep impulse, and then continuation to the upside, or this will be taken out. Look at that liquidity. Looks good. So let's see. But for now, let's see if it continues. If it makes another leg, it will be quite nice, but that's a lot of legs. Like first break, second break, third break, and then another break. That's a lot of liquidity to the upside. So, but it can happen. It can happen. It can happen. Of course, it can happen, but usually doesn't. If you look here, 1, 2, 3, turn around. 1, 2, turn around. So, yeah. Lower time frames. Let's see. Looking good. Not much liquidity, but there's some at least. Then GU. GU, same story. If this high, then to that low, reached into this premium area. If we zoom out, it's not really the support area. The support area sits around these highs actually. Got one here. That's where I reacted from at 120. That one's really up higher there. That's a proper zone. 142,500-ish. But we know we have this bearish range daily. We still have the bullish range intact. We had that break. Some people class this as a break. Could be a minor break as we had bullish structure in there. But as of now, we had this range and I'm following that range. So, sorry. So I think that this is in the break and we're just gonna continue up higher. It might be a break, but that will play out if we, or it will unfold itself as a break, and we can classify it as a break once we have a high, a low, and then a lower high here, and then a lower low. Then we can say, okay, this is our bearish break. We have a high, low, lower high, and a lower low. Zooming in to the 4 hour now. Yeah, it's just shit. We have a high, low, lower high, and lower low. A higher high, higher low, a higher high, bearish break, into discounted pricing, lower low. But at the same time, we took these lows now, took liquidity, so we cannot take the highs. That's really what I'm looking at right now as well. Thing we can't ignore is that we took that, took liquidity. So we took internal range liquidity for this range. Why did I take that high? Well, if you go to the 15, there you go. It's like, this is where the gap starts. So you could also take this one, but I prefer this one. Probably on the 5 minutes visible. Yeah, so we got a little high that led to a low. High, low, low. So that liquidity has been taken. Yesterday I didn't look at all at EU, GU. Now we took previous daily highs. Still intact are the previous daily lows. Can I class that as previous daily low? Should I class that? Yeah. So as you can see, it's a bit of a messy area where we could either get a turnaround, but in terms of liquidity, lows are taken. So tapped into that gap, really. And now we're looking at the highs. So GU, looking for shorts from here, just because we have a bearish range and we are set in the deep premium. You have a nice 1 hour supply zone. For bullish structures, yeah, we have this bullish structure, high, low, high, higher, low, higher, 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 high. So you could say like, check it out, this one. It's already more intricate than it used to be. Got that one as well. There you go. So we can see that liquidity, both sides. Yeah. Just not feeling GU at the moment. That's the whole thing. And if you don't feel it, especially when you're still, if it's harder for you to read, like I ended my trading last year while I was still struggling to read it. So, or some of the times, not always. Then yeah, it makes it hard as well. I think we had a big break here. Yeah. Bearish break, bullish break. No liquidity in there. Some liquidity in here. Some liquidity in there. Yeah, so GU above Asia highs, above previous daily highs. So it has a nice case now where we can say, okay, we got Asia highs, got Asia lows. Previous daily highs been taken. We are above the liquidity, so we can look for a potential short, lining that up with the XY that's already below these lows. We can look up for a potential long. It's still pushing quite impulsively to the downside. EU now also above the previous daily highs. So we have a new range to work with. We can clean this up, clean this up. There we go. Look at that. That's way better. We have a new low that can be marked out. And we have a new range we're working with. So let's see. Let's see what it brings. Forex Factory. Not much news, but we got some. We got CPI, that's New Zealand dollar. No, so there's not much news today. Again, I don't know what my time zone. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. All right, so that's it. That's it for today. Catch you guys in the market. Wish you guys good luck, and let's kill it. I might change the. By the way, I might change the name of my channel to Trades by Mao, because that's a new kind of journey thing I'm starting, where I will also go make more daily videos on the indicators we're using. Colors are completely wrong. The potential bots we're gonna use, so or we're developing. So I will let you guys know. For now, good luck in the market. Catch you guys later, and peace out.